Wow, I didn't know there was a prequel to the Persona games. Now with that obvious joke out of the way, it's high time to talk about Persona 2. Or more specifically, Shin Megami Tensei.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Persona 2 Innocent Sin. Why is he so sad? The game hasn't even started yet. So yes, the second entry in the Persona series, released way back in 1999 in Japan, then 12 years later in the West. Why did it take so long? The original release was not localized due to staff shortages and concerns over its content. What's so concerning about this game? It just has some bozo crying, right? Well, let's start it up and see what it's all about. And it literally starts with this guy fixing his bike, to then getting bullied, stomach cramps, and he obtains his persona. Gee, and here I thought Persona 4 took a bit long to get that game started.
I like the part where you got stuck.
And we see the principal who...
I wanna know how I got these scars.
And you got the camera whipping about the place like a tennis match as he asks our name and we give the old Zace Rem. What an odd pose. And so we get to run around, and straight up it reminds me of the Ace Attorney Investigations games, with the sprites being human-like but still squished down to scrunkly form. But in this game you got 360-degree movement. And meeting some of the students. What in the... Why is your whole face covered? And so you run around the very empty school, seeing more bandaged kids. Oh god, what is happening in the school? And we hear about the Joker game. Heard about it? Bro, they made like 20 of them, and they still won't let him die. And after 30 minutes, oh lord, this school is confusing. I find the guidance counselor who asks me what I'll be doing after graduation. And I'm like, man, I don't care about that. I just want to fix my bike and ride free with no rules. Oh god, who the heck are you? So this is Lisa Silverman. The sprites legit remind me of either Ace Attorney, 2000s meme culture. So apparently some guy from another high school is holding someone from our school hostage. I swear schools and JRPGs are just so crazy. So we see the hostage situation. And Akechi here is the boss, and his minions, they wanted more band members, so they did this because they wanted us to join their band. I'm seriously so lost. Is this why people were concerned about the content? This is so stupid, I might cry. And then all of a sudden, we all get our personas and fight in the void.
Come, Deathbringer!
Wait, it has voice acting? Man, how did they fit that on the tiny PSP?
I am Radamanthus, the judge of the Netherworld.
Hang on, isn't that Kanji's old voice? Lisa then just gives up as we summon our persona to kill Akechi. Don't worry, they're all fine, and we get transported into Persona 6, where we meet Philemon, who tells us about personas and that we have to save the world. And then we just wake back up. And as we're recovering, Lisa is like, hey, wanna try the Joker game? No, actually, how can we play the Joker game when the PS4 hasn't been invented yet? No, silly, the Joker game, where we call our own cell phone numbers to get free text credit. And so they call their numbers where Joker appears. And if you don't tell them your wishes, they turn you into Shadow Men. Well, I know what I wish for. To ride on Route 66. Joker then gets mad that we don't remember them and zaps the other 3 students before leaving. Oh, I'm sure they're fine. Oh, God! And now we have access to the map to buy weapons for our upcoming battles. But I also saw the Velvet Room. Oh, what's it gonna be? We had prison, elevator, and limo. What will this Velvet Room be? It's a room! Oh god, what is that? Also amusingly, you have Belladonna and Nameless who play the music, that iconic track. Oh, so you had budget cuts in the other games because you couldn't hire the live music anymore. And Igor's assistant will manage our personas. The Demon Painter. Guess blue was still a color that's not invented yet. And so like other Persona games, you can go here to fuse new personas, the things you use in battles, upgrading them and so on. As on this street you have other places you can visit, quite a lot in a Persona game, like this ramen shop and... So here it's like a detective agency where you can use them to spread rumors and they will come true. That's sort of what Joker is doing, making these rumors come to life. Like, we can spread rumors about the ramen shop owner that they sell weapons, and yep, she's got them loaded. So we meet Lisa's father, who looks like a celebrity, or he grows old and turns into that guy from AI The Somnium Files. What? So we head to school and the clock tower's hands start moving, which is apparently a bad thing. Bro, we're in 1999, we got cell phones! We don't need to look up at the clock to tell the time! Some lady comes in then raving about Naruto, as apparently there's an emblem curse, where if you wear the school's emblem on you, you get cursed! This stuff is just happening all over. And this girl's face! Oh no! And so now you enter the school and have to fight the demons in random turn-based encounters. No, my most hated things in JRPGs. Well, not really fight, because these slimes are really talkative. They tell you about their emotions. If you say the right or wrong things, it fills up these bars, and for example, if they are truly scared, they will then flee. But you can work with their emotions to have them join your team or give you items. Also, yes, it's legit like 5 full minutes of reading this text. Man, why can't there be more voice acting? So we say what it means to be a man. So yeah, the combat is turn-based. You can see the turn order on the right, and you can contact the demons to try and recruit them, while fighting with normal attacks or using persona spells. And it's actually a little different as you pick all your party's moves beforehand, as then you do them all one after the other. The contact thing is amusing as each character gets 4 topics related to them, like Lisa, who is a fan of kung fu movies, has that option to talk about them. And also, holy moly, I knew people loved those dancing games! So you also have fusion spells, where the 3 of you can all use one attack that you have to combine and hit the enemy in a big move. Like, you need 3 people using these 3 specific moves for it to work. You do get other fusion spells needing different combinations of people later on. And so after battle, when you level up, you actually get to distribute the points into what stats you want, making it a lot easier to make a build you prefer. And so we head outside and what in tarnation! So after 1 hour of running around, please no more random encounters, please. I don't want to fight Sandy Cheeks no more. We find the principal's office and Akichi gets mad and calls Lisa a frickin' white girl. But when you talk Japanese, when you're not spouting nonsense words, does that sentence even make sense grammatically? And he calls her. And then the game joins in. And all of a sudden 2 new people arrive, Maya and Yukino, a reporter and photographer, here to report about the rumors in this crazy ass high school. Gee, did you take a picture of the squirrel in the hallway? It will not stop dancing! They also have their own persona, so I guess they just joined the team. Where Yukino is like, hey, have you guys played Persona? No? And everyone is like, oh, wait, we played that as kids, I think. And so they join our team with 5, yes 5, party members. And after 30 more minutes of wandering around, we enter the clock tower and find ghosts! As we see Joker with the principal. Oh gee, I never would have guessed he would be evil. And his wish was to be a loved principal. Bro, you didn't have to make a deal with the devil to do that. So we fight the principal, who uses a spanner. Man, what is even this game? And after a 20-minute fight, we win. The principal then jumps out the building, and everyone is like, I'm sure he's fine. Maya then cries over some flowers Joker dropped. Then some student comes in asking if the principal is dead. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, boo. Gee. I wonder if that counts as spreading a rumor. Will that have consequences later on? And you wouldn't believe it, despite just beating the boss, there's still random encounters. Please just let me leave. I'm done this dungeon. And so we wander around meeting Akichi's dad and... oh no, not a pervy doctor. Hey, does that mean Ace Attorney just copied Persona 2? But at least it's not that pervy. So I wander around really not knowing where to go and enter the movie theater. Why does it feel like your design is from 10 years in the future? Like, I'm not the only one who thinks that this feels too modern of a design compared to these other characters, right? Or maybe it's because this is the remastered version on the PSP, so they added this new character in because this was around the time Persona 3 and 4 were out. Yeah? Did I get it right? So you head to Akichi's school, working your way through another dungeon, also finding Trisha's spring, which you can use to heal at with money. And we find the leader of their school, and Akichi. Oh no, leave him be! But Akichi beats up the guy without his persona, and he reveals that there's some secret organization Joker is part of, and one of the executives, the Lady Scorpio, will be there. And so we head deeper into the school, which takes us to an air raid shelter, and so wandering around we go, here and there. Wait, right turn, no, left turn here, and after one whole hour, we end up back where we started. So it seems like we need a mirror to reflect the exit and have it appear. And a good thing we have the old-fashioned camera with the reporter. And boom, the exit appears. Well, that was 1 hour gone. And so after 40 more minutes, oh sweet Lord help me, we get disguises and enter this pretty rad party. Turns out this guy is using Joker's help for... You know what, it's better we don't find out with a face like that. And so we fight him on the roof, a much easier battle, and we learn about the Masked Circle, Joker's group who are harvesting people's wishes. And then the executives of that group appear, kill the kid, and they leave. And Maya, the actual adult in the group, okay then. Well, now with that serious story beat, we then get more hour-long dungeons before gambling. Oh, is this the content they were worried about localizing? Bro, it's actually so cool. You play with your entire party here. I love it when JRPGs do that party minigame thing, helping you bond together. And the next dungeon is in the office toilets. Oh no, not the toilet demon! And the next executive is... I ain't pronouncing that. Which is now a double battle, but yeah, I don't know. It's easier than any of the bosses so far. And now another dungeon in a burning museum before... As we ride a blimp, oh that's so cool! Before it crashes. Oh no!
Oh, the humanity! Anyway,
we head into this mountain, which gives us flashbacks to apparently all of us as kids. We met each other years ago. But I don't care about that, because this mountain sucks! The average Persona 2 exploring time experience. Where do I go? And yep, you even got random tiles that open up holes for you to fall through. I can't even right now. So let's think back to a happier time in Persona 2 Innocent Sin. Oh, they really should have made a Persona 2 dancing game if they loved shaking their moves this much. But there's a bomb! And we fight the executives.
Now what, Lisa? If you don't hurry and defeat me, you'll burn to death along with your friends.
Oh, I'll protect Shiba and Miho, all right. And I will beat the crap out of you.
And so after winning, we run around trying to find all the bombs, and oh my goodness! It's a tiny Hee-Ho! He's so adorable! Yeah, these demons in this game are like the ones you'll see in the later Persona entries, but some of them are quite different in designs, like here's some comparison shots. I really do love the sprite work in this game though, and it's kind of crazy they had to design 4 different angles for them to look at, because you know, you're gonna spin that crazy camera around. And man, these environments and characters they designed, it's like some alternate history type where it looks like it's what 1999 thinks the future will be. All this sleek, stylish visuals and character outfits to match. I actually am really in love with this retro future vibes they got going. And another thing is that the music is outstanding. I mean, you probably have heard me use it many times in other videos. Persona really doesn't miss with the music. Also, it was interesting to know going back to this that there's no actual calendar system, nor any social links, at least in the first few hours. I mean, it's just like another JRPG. You move through, you fight, the story just keeps happening. There's no segmented month to defeat a dungeon and then it's gone forever. I mean, I guess that's why the monsters were still in the school after I beat the boss. But yeah, it's just interesting how Persona 3 changed up the formula so much, and I guess that's why people group 3, 4, and 5 together, because 2 actually doesn't have a lot of the tropes that we come to associate Persona with. But there is one thing I don't like about this game. Okay, 2 things. I hate the random encounters. I did so bad the rate of this. But I also wish it had more voice acting. I guess working backwards from the newer Persona games, you sort of get used to everything being voiced, and now it's only small snippets. I guess that would be the 2 things I would want in a remaster or remake of this game. Add more voice acting, and fix the encounter rate! Or at least let me see the little hee-ho before I can fight him. And so we dramatically escape. This game really loves the explosions. Bro, take it easy. Wait, who are you? Oh, wait, is this what the content they were worried about? Oh.